Shalawam, shalawam. All right, facing the east towards Jerusalem. All praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone that rule well and teach well and sincerity taught us this truth. Shalawam to the Lord's hopeful elect, 144,000 men, as well as 1/3 men, women, and children, maintaining themselves in this truth. Shalawam to you brothers and sisters out there, man, maintaining yourself. It's your brother Yaram Kazak back with hopefully another edifying lesson through the spirit and power of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. This one, as promised, will be entitled AI Agents. All right, something that has been is really crept into 2024 and is gonna take a major step into 2025. All right, so let's before we jump into this video, let's get some scriptures, some precepts. Ephesians 6th chapter, starting at verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. And once again, wiles meaning strategies, tactics, ways that they're going to come after you. So this is a major wile of the devil, a major tactic. AI agents. Okay, if brothers have been paying attention over the last month or so, really just the last week, if you paid attention to Trump, right, and how he's planning on building a $500 billion complex for AI. Okay, and then you have Mark Zuckerberg, who's also building a complex for AI. All right, and you have Russia that's also right along the lines with them. All right, they are going to bring what? A 48-hour CANCER magazine. Okay, it's a magazine for cancer, and that's through the power of what? AI. Okay, so these AI agents and these programs and facilities that they're building, putting billions of dollars into it, they're not doing it just for nothing, man. This is the future, as they would say. This is them about to feast. Let's go to the book of Job. All right. They actually believe that all of this is going to come to pass. Okay. But we know that Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi is going to take them down. Job 20 and 23, when he is about to fill his belly. So when Trump has his $500 billion complex of AI working, when Mark Zuckerberg has his complex working, they got these magazines in 48 hours for cancer, where they just take your blood, and then the AI tells them what form of cancer you're going to get later on in your years, and they give you a magazine right there for that cancer. Okay, and Americans, Egyptians, Babylonians, all the same. They're going to take this stuff. They're going to eat it up because they believe that it will prevent them from getting it. Right? When all you got to do, man, truly is just trust in Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahawah shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. All right, and what's that iron weapon? The ICBM missiles, right? Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi coming down on this devil when he is about to eat. He's about to fill his belly. Okay, now I'm gonna let this video play. I want to get through a lot of this video, and I'm on a time restraint. I gotta leave in about 30 minutes to head to the plantation, so this will not be a long one. Let's get to it.
Agents are the new apps. And we expect someday for there to be thousands of agents available. We want 1,000 agents to bloom.
So I think we're going to live in a world where there are going to be hundreds of millions of billions of different AI agents. Eventually, probably more AI agents than there are people in the world.
For the very first time, this is going to be an industry of skills. And you capture that phrase and you call it agents. But it's going to be, for the very first time, agents sitting on top of tools.
If you're here, it's probably because you've been hearing a lot about AI agents lately. Maybe.
All right, let's summarize it. He's going to summarize it, but I just want to read it real quick to get an overview for brothers and sisters if you do not know what an AI agent is. It's an intelligent agent, okay, a computer program that can perceive its environment, make decisions, and take actions to achieve goals without constant human intervention. So this thing is basically moving on its own. Now, what happens when it perceives the humans to be a threat? We've seen this in many movies, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Go and watch. This is a good one on Netflix, Terminator Zero. That was a beautiful one where the AI perceived that the humans was a threat. You had an AI that was in the eastern part of the world, and you had an AI that was in the western part of the world, and they began to fight each other. Okay, they won. What they controlled. They basically shut down the nation and took over the nation's nuclear capability and destroyed the world. And you can watch Terminator Zero and all them Terminator movies. This is what happened. AI takes over. And Esau is dumb enough to actually flirt with the idea of this type of, programming, this type of technology. They can be simple, rule-based programs or complex learning algorithms that adapt and improve over time. Intelligent agents have several key characteristics, including autonomy. They operate independently, making decisions based on the data they process. What is TikTok at the core? It's a data processing system. It's a social media program that's built to take in data from Americans, and whoever uses the app. Okay, that's what it's doing. So once again, these are wiles of the devil. These are strategies and tactics of the devil.
You've even checked out some other videos that got way too technical, and you thought,
why don't you explain this to me like I'm 5?
well, guess what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you the most straightforward, real-world explanation of what an AI agent is. So what is it? You probably already know that AI stands for artificial intelligence, but here's where it gets interesting. AI by itself is like raw brain power. It's got all this potential, but it's not really useful until you give it a job. Enter the AI agent. Think of AI as the genius with a million ideas, and the AI agent is the one who actually gets stuff done. While AI is all about smarts, an AI agent is the practical, hands-on version. It's like giving that genius a task and saying, okay, now go do something useful with all that brain power. The AI agent takes the intelligence of AI and turns it into action, whether it's answering your questions, automating your work, or handling your to-do list. It's the difference between knowing how to do something and actually doing it. So while AI is the brains, the AI agent is the one rolling up its sleeves and making things happen. Here is the 1, 2, 3 of AI agents. Number 1, they understand. AI agents listen to what you're asking or needing. Number 2, they think. They process this information and figure out the best way to help you. And number 3, they act. Finally, they deliver what you need, whether it's an answer, a solution, or help completing a task.
And as he's going to go into this video more, it's basically going to do your to-do list. It's going to plan out things that you need to do in the future, whether it be next week or the other week or next month. It's going to get to the point where it's going to control your finances. So when it gets to that point, let's say you like to go out, spontaneously, you might like to go to the bar or something like that and get a couple drinks, kick back, whatever it be. It might say that you don't have the funds to do that. This is where, and this is what we see in these movies that Esau brings out. This is where AI, it begins to take over your life, because it sees that what it perceives, because as it says, we just read, it can perceive. What it sees is that this is a better path for you. So it's taking away your human ability to be independent. And it's going to start controlling you, man. I just watched a movie. What's that movie, man? Surveillance. It was on Netflix. It was like Surveillance. 1 second. I really want to find it. That'll go right there. Right here. Get the image. And this right here, she's an AI. She's a freaking a robot. but she has the ability to adapt to your household. And she eventually adapted to the household that she was in. The man's woman was in the hospital and she was hurt, you know, and then this woman was basically being the nanny, but she turned into being the wife because she perceived that the man was lonely and she made herself attractive. She did things that the wife would do and all these type of things. So when the wife came home, eventually she tried to take out the wife, basically, man. All right? You know, and some people may see this, man, Edomites is going to see this as enjoyable. They're going to lust after this. They're going to have these things just strictly for sex robots. That's what they're going to, man, that's how they think, because it's a perverse nation. I want to get Revelations 13 and 12 and going down. And he exerciseth all the power of the first beast before him, and causeth the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. And that first beast was the Roman Empire. All right. This is the Roman Empire basically reincarnated. Okay. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi reincarnates entire empires the same way that he reincarnates kings and prophets. All right. So everything, nothing new under the sun. Ecclesiastes, I believe 1:9. All right. Or maybe 1:7. Nothing new under the sun. So it's nothing down here that's new. Okay, you may think that you reinventing the wheel or you creating something, but no, it's already been done. All right. Verse 13, and he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. That first time that happened, well, you know, it happened many times with missiles and things of that nature, but a major part is the atomic bomb. And then you have nuclear bombs. You have what's the other type? Hydrogen bombs, right? This is fire coming down from the heavens. And then you also have this laser weapon that he uses, that he has already revealed to us. In the UK, they revealed it. You know, I could pull it up. But a lot of these things are ran by AI, okay? Programs that are set up, all right? You can't run these technologies without computers. What is AI in? What can AI take over? Right? You cannot do this stuff without computers. Okay? Verse 14. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. So the key point of this I wanted to get was the miracles. Okay? AI, like a freaking robot that can clean up your house, take out the trash, cook the food, not get tired. All right? Don't sleep. It don't got to stop. It's 24 hours working. It might have to stop for an hour to charge. But this is it's a miracle, because it's what? It's making the average American lazy. It's letting them do what they want to do. Oh, man, you come home, you got to do chores. You got to do this. You got to cook. You got to wash the dishes. You got to fold clothes. You got to do all these type of things. But a so-called miracle given to you by the YT man, you don't have to do all of that. You don't think people are going to flock to that and flow to that? They going to take the C-hip for that? These Americans are lazy at their core, man. They don't know what hard work is. All right? So back to it. And these things are done by AI agents for her to have the ability to perceive what she needs to do. This is what Elon Musk, because it's not just a movie. This is what Elon Musk is showing you with his robots that he has just revealed to the world. Let's keep it going.
Now, how do they work? Imagine your parents are heading out for the evening and leaving the babysitter in charge. Remember, you're only 5. They don't just walk out the door. They give them instructions. What time you need to go to bed, what you can have for a snack, and what to do in case of an emergency. That's exactly how AI agents are trained. Developers provide these agents with detailed instructions using data, so they know exactly how to respond in different situations. Some agents come pre-programmed with basic instructions, like a babysitter who's already experienced. Others can be customized to fit your needs, like giving the babysitter special rules for kids. Once set up, these AI agents handle tasks just as smoothly as a well-informed babysitter, freeing you up to focus on other things. So what does an AI agent actually look like? When we talk about what an AI agent looks like, it's helpful to think of it as a combination of two things: an interface and a workflow. The interface is how you interact with the AI agent, maybe through a chat window, a voice assistant, or even a button on a website. But behind that interface is where the real magic happens, and that's the workflow. Imagine a flowchart. You ask the AI agent a question or give it a command through the interface. That's a starting point. From there, the AI agent follows a series of steps or nodes in a workflow. These nodes could involve accessing information from a database, making a decision based on what it finds, or even performing a task like sending an email. The nodes in this workflow might change depending on what you ask or what the AI agent needs to do next.
And I'm gonna give you an example right here. All right. Go to TikTok right here. You go to your TikTok, go to my TikTok, whatever. I'm gonna just type in food. Look at all this stuff that pops up. Okay? This is a database. This is already set up. Okay? It's making your life more convenient, right? So let's make it even more convenient. Let's put a C-hip in you where you can just think a thought. You thinking about strawberry shortcake and it just pops up with places to go where you can get your closest strawberry shortcake. Okay? Oh, nah, that's too much, where it gives you cheaper places. Okay? So, hey, no, I want one that's made with oat milk. Oh, well, you can go over here. This is how it's going to be. When you take a C-hip, when you take Neuralink, when you deal with these things that are ran that have AI agents programmed into them, right? It's going to give you these things. You're going to have the internet in your brain. You're going to be hooked up, plugged up, connected to the web. It's so convenient, right? That's how Esau is going to sell these miracles, because these are miracles. Now, I type food, and it brings up what? It brings up a lot of food people making food, people doing things like that. And yeah, it's easy for us. It's convenient. Search engines, all of that, right? Simple. So Americans, Babylonians, Egyptians, they want the next step, as they always do, for life to be more easy. You go back to, man, what's that movie with the robot? Robot Disney movie. I watched it as a kid. Right here, Wall-E. It was Wall-E. Yeah, Wall-E. One second. Let me go get it, because it's a key point in it that I want to get. Anybody, if y'all remember Wall-E, right? Now, man, 1 second. Slovakia. Wall-E, and let's look at the humans in Wall-E. Look at these guys. They was all fat, out of shape. They couldn't move. This is the life that they envision for us, man. This is the life that Esau wants to live. They want AI to run everything, and they just want to sit back and get fat, out of shape. These people couldn't even get up in the movie. You know, hey, with a spiritual eye, I suggest brothers go back and watch this movie, because everything's ran off of AI in this movie. Everything. Wall-E woke up. I think he woke up on planet Earth, and it was like in trash. It was trash everywhere. Okay? Esau want to get fat, lazy, and sit back. This is his kingdom. This is his paradise. And this is his heaven right now. All right? Let me check my time. I'll leave in 15. We good.
But it's all behind the scenes. So while you only see the interface, what's really happening is that the AI agent is working through a whole process to get you the best result. Now here's a simple 4-step illustration of that process. The first is the input. You ask a question or give a command. The second is processing. The AI agent thinks about what you've asked and searches for the best way to respond. Number 3 is action. The AI agent gives you an answer, finds information, or performs a task. And 4th is learning. The more you use it, the smarter it gets. Learning from past interactions to improve. So why is it important? AI agents are about to trigger a seismic shift in how we live and work, especially for local businesses and those who support them. Imagine AI handling routine tasks, freeing business owners to focus on growth and innovation. For local businesses, this could mean smarter customer service and more efficient operations, while agencies and...
I mean, it's almost at the end, but I'm just personal opinion. I like dealing with people. When I go into a restaurant, I like dealing with somebody. I hate these places where you go and it's just touch to tap on the screen and order your food and just go sit down and wait for your order to come. I like actually interacting with somebody. I like to know who's making my food. You know what I'm saying? And Esau want to take interaction away from everybody. That's why these damn monsters, these kids these days, they don't know how to be social. They don't know how to talk to one another. They don't know. All they is on their phones constantly. Don't know how to talk, man. And that's how it's set up. And I want to get a scripture, 2 Corinthians 4:3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of Yahawah, should shine unto them. And that's speaking about these people that don't believe in Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. All right. But we, us brothers, right, the light of Yahawashi Hamashiach has shined unto us because Yahawah has pulled us. So we don't have to worry about this type of stuff. We won't be deceived by this type of stuff. Will we live in a digital currency era? Yeah, we will. We're going to have to deal with digital currency, but we ain't going to take no C-HIP. You may have to deal with, we already got digital currency and things of that nature with, if you got Apple Pay, Google Pay, you just tap your phone, choop, right? Hey, we doing that. We dealing with that. We are tolerating that. It is what it is. Okay? But when it comes to that C-HIP, brothers is not going to be deceived. We're not going to take that. So, yeah, we may have to live with the currency because the currency of this nation is changing. Okay? So, it's important to know where it's going. Now, does that mean we need to go into crypto and all of that? No, man. All right? This place is falling. Why would I invest in it? Why would I put my interests and my desires into a nation that's falling? Lamentations 4:17 real quick. And then we're going to finish up the video. We got 2 minutes left. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. So everything that this nation has planned, it's not going to save you. If you believe that America is going to save you, you need to reprogram your mind, man. You need to get back in the truth. You need to read the Bible and understand what's going on. Revelations 18th chapter, this place is falling, all right?
Service providers can deliver more value with less effort. This isn't just like another tech upgrade. It's likely the biggest transformation we'll see in our lifetime. Those who embrace AI agents now will have a major advantage, while those who don't risk being left behind in a rapidly changing world. In short,
we gonna be left behind. That's cool.
Revolutionize how work gets done, and the impact will be massive. I hope this video helped you learn the basics of AI in a way that's easy to understand. I know there's a lot of complicated stuff out there, so if you like simple explanations, I'd really appreciate it if you could give this video a
yeah, man. Subscribe, like, all that, whatever. All right. But he made it plain upon tables, because it's really when we talk about this, it's really a nerdy topic. But, hey, man, as prophets, as brothers, that's teachers and things like that, we got to know, because Yahawashi told us to watch. So we need to, don't look at it as nerdy. Don't look at it as all that. We got to know. We go into this stuff on a surface level, to understand what's about to take place. Because if we don't know where this country is going, then, hey, we going to be, out of the loop. The prophet should be in the loop. That's why we are told to watch, right? So that's pretty much been the lesson. Just, this place is changing. Like, to summarize it and all, we see Trump, once again, building a $500 billion AI facility. That's infrastructure for I like to call it infrastructure for the beast system. Okay? And other nations are on board with it. Once again, cancer magazines will be produced. If we didn't, let me see. go into that because they was bringing that out, the other cancer. I don't want to say the word, but I think I could bring it up on here. They was just talking about that. In 48 hours. Right here. Right here. We're going to read this and end it over here. And this would be known as a miracle that the beast is working. All right. This article came out 1 week ago. AI can develop AI, who? AI. All right. AI can develop personalized cancer magazines. I got to be careful because I want to put this on YouTube. And you know what I'm saying? You know how they be tripping when they going to hit me with a misinformation. Cancer magazines in 48 hours. Oracle's Larry Ellison. All right, is this video going into it a little bit? Let me see what she's talking about.
Sputnik V. Everyone is talking about them, but delve deeper and you will find that half a dozen vaccines are in the pipeline in India. I'll tell you all about them in this report. 2 vaccines have been rolled out.
Hey, man, she about to say that word too much. All right. You know, once again, I'm going to read this. Artificial intelligence, AI, can help develop a customized magazine against cancer for an individual in just 48 hours. Now, would you trust something that's put in you that was made in 48 hours? Just, you know, for any brothers, I see they really restricting the live. Only 2 brothers in here. That's crazy. But anyway, you know, the answer would be no. I'm not. You know, I'm not. And when my daughter was born, I told him no magazines at all. And my daughter is smart, intelligent. She's smart. She recognizes. She's speaking now. 16 months. You know, so shoot, man. You know, and no magazines. She running around the house. All of that. All right. I'm not gonna let them try to take her life when she just got here. All right. Esau is try to take us out, man, from the womb to the tomb. They trying to take us out as soon as we get out of our mothers. All right. At this launch of the Stargate project in the White House, that's it. That's that Stargate project. That's that $500 billion infrastructure thing that they're building. It's called the Stargate project. Ellison said that advancements in AI could revolutionize healthcare and declared that AI will soon design personalized mRNA magazines, Moderna, for every individual to fight cancer, which can be produced by robotic systems. Man, this is exactly what we're talking about. So I'm gonna read a little bit more of this because this is good. You know, and they shall scripture say they shall fall upon their tongue. They tell us everything that they doing. He said that since little fragments of tumors float in the blood, AI can help detect the cancer early. Then with the help of gene sequencing, all right, Salakia, and man, we come at you with a stammering tongue, man. All right, via a simple blood test, a magazine can be developed against that cancer. So this is their way in 48 hours, you know. So, hey, that's pretty much it. This is what they're planning. This is a so-called miracle of the beast system. Okay. And as you say, India is on board with it. Russia is also on board with it. I saw Putin talking about it. If I type it in, Russia breakthrough cancer magazines as well. So they're going to have the same thing. All right. This says, this revolutionary development has the potential to save millions of lives, offering free distribution as early as 2025. They're on it. And don't think that these devils ain't working together. Man, they probably met. Sat down, some secret council or whatever, and said, okay, 2025, we gonna hit them with this cancer thing. We gonna hit them with this, and we gonna say, hey, we can detect what cancer you're gonna get in the future. So take this. These are miracles of the beast system, along with Neuralink, along with RFID C-HIP, along with driving cars, Tesla. You got taxis that drive themselves. All right, man, the elders had went out to Arizona, last year, and they talked about, they came back and talked about how it's like a smart city, basically. You got taxis that drive themselves. And in Las Vegas, they building tunnels where it's only going to be for self-driving Teslas. Man, we could go into this far more, but this is just, we hit the points. I hope this was edifying. So AI agents and all this, the nature of AI. And like the dude said in the video, if you don't get with it, you're going to get left behind. Well, okay, it's fine. We're going to be left behind because we trust in Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. And what you trust in is going to turn on you and destroy you. All right? Along with ICBM missiles and other things coming down to destroy you. All right? Yahawah don't play about his people. So, hey, with that being said, facing the east towards Jerusalem, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone. And Shalawam to you, brothers. Shalawam to you, few and far between sisters as well, that do tap in, that do listen in silence. Shalawam. All right, a Bible ball to this wicked kingdom. Shalawam.